Africa is the second largest landmass and the second most populous continent in the world. It was here that our ancestors transformed from primordial apes, and the wheel of evolution was spun. Africa stretches to both hemispheres. The Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, and the equator pass through it. The northern half of the continent is mostly desert, the Sahara Desert, and the longest river in the world, the Nile, irrigating the arid land and acting as its pulse. It was along the banks of the Nile River that the ancient Egyptian civilization thrived and prospered. Egypt is home to many pyramids, the wonders of the world. Cairo, the capital city, is the center of its political and cultural life. At the northwest corner of the continent is Morocco, a peculiar country with a rich heritage. Even today, a trip to Morocco would take one to an era 100 years past. The footsteps of the French are just as pronounced here as the traces of Alexander from a time immemorial. It is a wondrous confluence of cultures. Tile mosaic is a distinctive feature of the architecture here. It is a delicate art handed down through generations. Whereas the central and southern regions feature very dense rainforest and savanna regions. This region is known the world over for its wildlife parks. Kenya is the principal country in that regard and is blessed with a stunning variety of nature. Kenya's capital is Nairobi. It is situated at a height of 5,400 feet above sea level. It has the same red soil and pleasant air as Mahabaleshwar. In the evergreen jungles of Kenya, many wooden resorts have been built in harmony with nature. Staying here would give us the feeling that we are one with the abundance of the forest and the wildlife around us. The equator is a tourist attraction for its geographical significance. Upon walking north 20 meters from the equator and passing water down a funnel, you will observe that it flows clockwise. And if you go south 20 meters and do the same, you will observe that the water flows anti-clockwise. On the equator, though, the flowing water does not assume a clockwise or anti-clockwise manner. This is known as the Coriolis effect. Just north of the equator lies the Samburu district in the Rift Valley province of Kenya. Its landscape is one of great diversity, ranging from forest to open plains to desert or near desert. It features a rather unique kind of branching palm known as the dune palm. The most beautiful species of giraffe, the reticulated giraffe, are found here. The oryx is a large antelope that can sustain itself without water for a good 6 months. The giraffe-necked gazelle is another unique animal of the Samburu region. The Grevy's zebra are the most endangered species of zebra and are exclusive to the Samburu region. The Great Rift Valley is best seen in Kenya. It is a continuous geographic trench that runs from southern Syria in Southwest Asia to central Mozambique in Southeast Africa. The expanse of the Rift Valley in the African continent is 9,600 kilometers from Jordan to Mozambique. Several lakes have been formed in this valley. Lake Nakuru is one of them. It is a shadow soda lake of a high concentration. The blue-green algae that grow here are the main food for the flamingos that line the shore. Millions of flamingos roost here. The most famous savanna in Kenya is the Masai Mara. It is the homeland of the Masai, a group of semi-nomadic people. The Masai Mara is a huge game reserve. The migration in this region is the most impressive. 20 million animals migrate annually for food and water. The savanna is rich with a variety of animals. Zambia has the world's longest waterfall on the Zambezi River. The Zambezi River falls about 100 meters over the 1.6 kilometer wide Victoria Falls, located on the Zambia-Zimbabwe border. David Livingstone, the Scottish explorer, was the first white man to ever see the falls. The locals refer to the Victoria Falls as Mosi Autunya, or smoke that thunders. Most of Botswana extends to some parts of Namibia and South Africa that covers the Kalahari Desert, it is a semi-arid region that receives appreciable rainfall and thus provides for more animals than a true desert does. Here, the orange sand shapes itself into varied mounds. Lions, giraffe, wild beast, springbok, gemsbok can be seen roaming around these beautiful sand dunes. The meerkat is a unique animal of the mongoose family, found throughout the Kalahari. It is known as the sun god and is believed to protect livestock from the moon devil or the predators of the night. The Kalahari Desert blooms every year upon receiving its share of rainfall. Wide tracts of wildflower can be seen in this season. The Kalahari Desert blooms every year upon receiving its share of rainfall. Wide tracts of wildflower can be seen in this season. South Africa, it is a multi-ethnic country, is known as the Rainbow Nation. The southernmost tip of South Africa is called the Cape Point or the Cape of Good Hope. It is a rocky headland and it is the dividing point of two strong ocean currents, the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. The Cape was first rounded by Portuguese explorer Bartolomeu Dias in 1488 and thereafter by Vasco da Gama in 1497, who sailed around to discover Indian shores. South Africa is famous for its reserve of gold and diamonds.
So there is some gold here.
Africa is a land of diversity and abundant natural wealth. However, man, in his conquest of the land and the conquest of its men, had forgotten the spirit of the land. This spirit of equality, cultivated in South Africa in recent times, is the greatest wealth of all and a lesson for years to come.